If you're having suicidal thoughts or feelings or feel like you have no hope, please call 988. There, you can talk to someone who not only cares about your story, but cares about you. Please reach out today. Thomas P. Murphy once said, "Minutes are worth more than money. Spend them wisely." At Minutes Wisely, we take that to heart. Our mission is to decrease veteran suicide by providing life-changing experiences for veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. We believe that we can make a lasting impact by rekindling a sense of purpose and fostering community through sponsored tickets to sporting events. These experiences are not just about the game, they're about the moments that can change lives. A simple sporting event can boost joy and instill a sense of renewed hope and purpose for those who have served. Join us in making a difference. Become a moment maker and empower a veteran with rediscovered hope. Visit minuteswisely.com for more information and to get involved. Together, we can make every moment count.
Good evening.
Beautiful. I love that intro, man. I love it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I like more, Haley's voice or the jet taking off. She did a great job on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, she did.
So, good evening. Today we're sitting down with Miss Pamela Barnes again.
Hi,
for the
Pam.
second time, getting part 2. If you don't recall, you all right over there, pal?
No,
Your
it's
AC didn't
fucking-
get fixed yet?
No, dude. Okay, my AC conked out on me like Monday. All
This is the
right?
worst
So
time for that to happen.
I had Highlands Cooling. They came over here. I thought it was like Freon. No, there's a part, a connector that's loose, and so they had to order another one. It's not going to be here till July 8th. And
Holy
it is,
moly.
yeah, dude, it's like 80 degrees in my house right now. I'm sweating
So
my balls off.
it's probably a good time to use your points and go to I don't know, a bed and breakfast or your blue green vacations.
Blue Green Vacations. Hey, there we go. There's a new sponsor, Blue Green Vacations, for Minutes Wisely.
Yeah, bring it.
Hey, I'll talk to them, man. Hilton Grand Vacations just bought them out for $1.5 billion. So
Holy moly.
yeah, but they're two separate entities, but they're owned by Hilton Grand Vacations. Awesome.
I know.
But
All
yeah,
right.
no, it'll be fine. I'm used to this heat. My wife is
I'm sure
not
your wife's
feeling well, and she hates it.
I would guess.
Yeah. So pray for us. Yeah, in this heat wave we call a house.
You should be playing your piano while you're waiting for the AC.
That's not my real piano. I don't even know how to play the piano. I tried and I failed miserably.
Yeah, I didn't do that either.
No, my teacher ran out on me like after a week. Same with guitars too. Like I don't know. I just had the worst luck with instruments like when I was a youth.
Well, I
Well,
had no patience.
it's
I
no
did the
machine gun.
saxophone for 5 years. It's no machine gun. I like the machine gun a lot better.
Machine guns are more soothing.
It is.
For you, for not the other person.
Die, motherfucker, die. Die, motherfucker, die. Die, motherfucker, die. Like, seriously, that's what we say when we're pressing the trigger. We do that.
It's
That's
good to
no
know.
joke.
I didn't know that.
Die, motherfucker, die. Die, motherfucker. Yeah, that's a 3 to 6 round burst. So you do that with talking guns. Yeah. We get stuff done. Us grunts, we get it done.
I guess. God bless the grunts.
Hey, God bless the yeomans too, because if not, I mean, without them, we wouldn't get paid, we wouldn't get food, we wouldn't get shit. So those guys are great too.
Yeah, but we're in a nice air-conditioned room while you guys are out doing the dirty work. So,
you know, that was brought up the other night when I was at past District Commander King's post. some guy was like, "Well, you guys need us." I'm like, "Yeah, we do. We do need you because we don't want to do that stuff. We don't have the brain power for that because all of us
Yeah.
grunts, we scored very low on the ASVAB, while Fleek probably had like a 75.
Oh no.
You don't remember your score?
I don't. I'm sure it was super low because I was a retard. Am I allowed to say
You
that?
That's not PC, but you know what? I was talking about Blazing Saddles the other day, and that's
Yeah,
definitely not PC.
definitely not.
Mine was a 51
You got a 51? Yeah, I beat you.
average.
Okay, I had a 54. But that was after college. I took my test in 15 minutes. I didn't really care what score I got. I did ACD, 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 ACD,
You drew a
and then I
Christmas tree.
would change it up a little bit.
Oh my gosh. I was so
Yeah,
nervous.
seriously. You were nervous when you took your ASVAB?
I was. I was 19, I think. Yeah, I was 19.
Oh yeah, 19.
I
Yeah,
was
I
19.
was 26, so I'd taken a bunch of these standardized tests. So I was like, okay, let's go,
So I was 17 when I took mine.
youngins.
Delayed entry program. I was in the delayed entry program for the entire year, January
2
to
weeks.
January, and then I shipped out.
2 weeks.
Mm.
So, anyways, hey, before we get into Pam's
Anyways.
story, I have an announcement, kinda.
Okay.
Here it is. Corporal Diaz Memorial Golf Outing. If you're in the area, if you want to donate, Corporal Diaz, I met his wife a couple of weeks ago. Corporal Diaz was killed in Afghanistan 20 years ago. He left behind a beautiful wife and a son. I told her that I'm going to change I already had the golf tournament planned, but I asked her with her permission if I could change the name of it because I feel it's important that this man's name is never forgotten, and the family lives right here in Murfreesboro. So I thought it was perfect. So if you're into golf or if you just want to help out, come down, say hey, whatever. It's on September 11th. Anything that you can do will help out. It'd be awesome. I'm sure the wife will be there, maybe even the son. We'll see what happens.
Who'd you get? Ernesto to donate?
No.
Because he works at Ernesto, one of our members, he works at Eurostone.
So I was talking to the owner, and he was
Okay.
like, "Yeah, one of my guys is one of my top guys is a VFW member." And I was
Yes,
like,
he is.
"Who's that?" He's like,
Ernesto.
"Ernesto." I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize that because I thought
Yeah.
he was doing the detail." And he's like, "No, he quit detailing."
Because hey, Ernesto, if you're listening to this, you need to come to a meeting, dude. We haven't seen you in a while.
That's a nice call out. A little public shaming.
And so I'm not shaming. I'm just like, hey, man. Hey, but and we have also, I mean, yes, I will definitely be at the golf tournament. Because I had a Sergeant Diaz in charge of me in 2005, and I have to do it. I have to. But
It's a good cause.
July 19th is our grand opening of our building.
Yes.
It's going to be huge. We're going to have music. We're going to have tents. We're going to have food.
I'm pretty sure I have it on my calendar.
Yes, it's going to be huge. Huge.
What day of the week is that?
That is,
I don't remember.
I think it's a July 19th. Let's see. It is a Friday.
Perfect.
Yes. And then July 12th is the 2-year anniversary of the Tri-Star County Veterans Community Center, which used to be called the Rutherford County Veterans Community Center, but then they changed the name.
Yeah, I hear it was like squabbling that maybe the new regime wants to take that back over. The
county?
Yeah.
Maybe. I've heard that too.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well, hopefully Chief Warrant Officer Prather can keep it a veteran place.
I think it's very underutilized.
It is.
People should use it more.
Well, the VFW, the other VFW is in there. VVA, DAV,
The American Legion.
Rolling Thunder meets there. And then our VSO for Rutherford County, Dominic Grimaldi, he works out of that office. So it's just, I don't know, but they can't have food because they don't have a license for food.
Right.
obviously the parties are sans alcohol because it's a government-owned building. You can't have a party in there like an alcoholic party.
Yeah, I was gonna have a party there. I was gonna have like a barbecue out in the
Dude.
parking lot.
You need to go talk to Sean, man.
I know, but this was before Sean's building opened.
Oh, okay.
But they said that the guy that runs that place is a tyrant and wouldn't give up his parking.
Well, it's funny. The first time I ever met that guy, I was like, "Hey, brother, what's up?" He's like, "My name's Chief Warrant Officer." I'm like, "Excuse me? It's what?"
Yeah, I think he's wound a little too tight.
He's wound very. Hey, I like him. He is wound kind of tight.
Yeah, it happens. Just calm down there, pal.
So for the to step back a little bit, the Memorial Golf Tournament. So
Yes,
are you doing sponsorships? Are you doing?
Oh, you got a sponsor.
You have a silent auction as well.
There's going to be a silent auction, sponsorships. There's going to be all kinds of stuff.
Okay, I'll need the details of that because I've got a client that would be interested. I'm pretty sure, and of course, I will donate something to the silent auction as well.
All right, cool.
And
I
Pam,
can.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good. I'll email you the flyer, and then if you have any questions, my buddy George is the one that's heading it up, but I'm just kind of helping him out. I'm not a golfer, so I will be there, but probably not golfing. I'm not sure.
Okay.
And Pam, put in your schedule, please, if you wouldn't mind, since you are in the great state of Alabama. Since I am the VFW Southern Conference chaplain, and Alabama is one of my purviews.
Okay.
We have our VFW Southern Conference Convention in good old Nashville, Tennessee, November 7th to the 9th, and would love to see you there. And we're going to have about probably 1,000 to 2,000 veterans from all over the Southern Conference, which is West Virginia, North South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, and Georgia. I think that's it. I don't know. I might have missed a couple states.
Okay. Well, how much for the tickets?
I think I think the registration is $70, but you can go, and it's kind of you can get. You know what? Be my guest. You don't have to pay.
Okay. And what is the purpose of it, if you don't mind?
To get all the 250,000 plus members in the Southern Conference. Every 14 years, each state has the Southern Conference. So last year it was North Carolina. The year before that it was South Carolina. The year before that, I don't know where it was, but it's our time. So every 14 years, that state, like in the next 14 years, we'll have the next Southern Conference.
Okay.
So every state gets a chance to host the Southern Conference.
Okay. I'll put it on my calendar.
Which, by the way, the Southern Conference, we're leading in membership again. We're gonna win the Stanley Cup trophy again. We've done it 5-6 years in a row, something like that.
Bragging rights.
That's right. Hey, Southern Conference, we're the best. Sorry, East. Sorry, Big Ten, and sorry, West. You ain't got nothing on us.
Oh my goodness! I just actually joined
Texas. I forgot Texas. The biggest. I mean, that's the biggest post in the VFW. They have like 64,000 members. It's huge.
Texas is in the South.
Texas is in the South.
Well,
really?
I realized.
Seriously?
No, I would think it would be more like in like the Western Conference or something. Like conference over.
No. Texas is all us, man.
I wouldn't have guessed that either.
Yeah.
But also,
See?
I mean, Europe, I think, is like we have a couple posts in England and Germany, and they're part of VFW Europe, and so they're over in the East, and then VFW Philippines and Japan and the Pan Pacific, they're part of the West. So yeah, like we're everywhere. Like seriously, we are everywhere.
Who's bigger, the VFW or the American Legion?
Hey, American Legion, but
I'm
they
not
let
sure.
everybody in.
Yeah, that is true. I forgot
We
about that.
we're a smaller group because because one, a lot of people, they don't realize this, but VFW members can be AMVETS and American Legion.
Yeah.
It doesn't work the other way.
Well,
unfortunately,
it used to be American Legion. You had to be in a certain date also. They changed that about 2 years ago.
They've changed that. And AMVETS is basically they'll let any veteran who has
if you're a veteran,
taken the oath, which is great. And I don't have anything against the American Legion because I am a Legionnaire. So is Fleek.
Yeah.
I am an AMVETS guy. Fleek, are you AMVETS?
No.
You have not joined. Okay.
No. Is Joey King still running it?
Yes, he is. He was in our digital magazine last month. Or actually this month, June, because we're still in June.
Oh.
But nobody's going to see this. Yeah, people ain't going to see this episode until like a month from now.
Yeah, July.
So great job. Great national convention. We did awesome.
Good job,
We had a
pal.
great grand opening.
Everything was great.
Everything was great. Everything was just fabulous.
Excellent. So should we get on to Pam's part?
Yeah,
two?
let's get on to Pam. What does Pam have to talk about?
Let me
today?
see. This is what I remember from Pam. Pam is a Navy veteran. She was in the culinary arts, more specifically baking.
Mm-hmm.
She's very emotional.
Mm.
She started her own company. She's a marketing guru. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. I guess I'm a mom and a wife. We can throw that in there.
Oh yeah, mom and a wife. I forgot about that part. Damn it.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good memory, Fleek.
That is very good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Navy. Well, actually, it's backwards on your screen. Navy and the Marines.
Yes.
Married. I do know that you were an alcoholic at for a while there. I do remember that part. I do remember that. Yes, I know I'm backwards.
I'll be 6 years sober, July 31st.
Congratulations. That's
Nice.
awesome.
One day at a time.
Actually, my best friend in the entire world, I love her to pieces. She's a recovering as well.
Sweet.
Yeah. Remarkable human being.
Prayers to that person because we can't say her name.
Yes. Yes. Well, it's, yes. I try not to tell other people's business, nor do I like to speak for other people either. I'm working on that.
That's probably a good rule of thumb.
It is for sure. It is.
So last time we talked to you, you lived in like Tullahoma area.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now you're in Alabama.
Yes. So we moved to Dothan, Alabama in January of this year. We were just kind of done. I've been out of the military for 14 years. Gosh, that's a long time. And I got tired. I got complacent. And I've always wanted to travel. I've never wanted to stay in the same place. So I told my husband I wanted to go, and I gave him some rules, not really rules, but just like, this is what I would like. This is what, in order for us to move. And he picked the area. So we moved to Dothan, Alabama.
How do you like it so far?
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's a little warmer. So it's been about 90 to 98 degrees for about a month solid because we are 3.5 hours from the beach. No, an hour and a half from the beach. I don't know where I got 3.5, an hour and a half from the beach.
Nice.
Yes. And just a small little trip and we're right there.
So are you networking while you're in the new area?
Oh, no, I'm working a lot. So I work out of 2 states now. So I travel. I wanted to travel. Now I travel quite a bit. I've been to Tennessee 4 times since we've been back, or 5. I can't even remember now. And I have clients in Tennessee that I still serve. And I just added another client 2 weeks ago from Tennessee. So I work pretty hard. I drive everywhere.
Awesome. Well, hopefully after my fundraising, you'll have another client in Tennessee.
Yeah. Just one more, and then one more, and then one more. That's all you need. Just work on that one more.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yes. So is your husband working?
He is. He works, a distributor here. It's a really big t-shirt distributor here, but yeah, he likes it. It's kind of all he's known. It's factories and warehouses and stuff. So I can't get him out of it. I've tried. I've tried.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it if that's what you like doing.
Yeah. I mean, it is. I was the indecisive one. It took me until I was 30 years old to decide exactly what I wanted to do. I want to give you my air conditioning.
Dude, seriously, it's starting to get like really hot in here.
Commander is
Oh,
he's struggling.
Please.
We had a guest on a couple. Well, he hasn't even, actually his episode's going to go live Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
He's our
It's
first
really,
our first international guy. He's from Israel, and he kept calling Andrew Commandrew. He got tired. He left.
Okay.
Probably went to go take a cold shower.
Probably. I hate that it's taken that long for you guys or for him
it's
to
now
be able to
82 degrees up here. It went up 2 degrees in the time we've been talking.
You need to find somewhere to stay.
Well, hey, I can put in the circuit breaker and turn it on, but it freezes up. And so like the upstairs, like what the guy said to me, I'm sorry, Pam, I did not mean to interrupt.
You're fine.
But what the Highland cooling guy said, put it in, turn on the machine, get the house to like the temperature you want, then take it out and just don't let it, don't open the door, don't do anything. And it'll be fine for the rest of the night.
So just so our listeners know what we're talking about, the area we're in is being
bombarded,
gripped by a heat wave,
huge.
And it just turns out that Andrew's AC went out at the very most inconvenient time.
Dude, I was in Savannah, like I was taking care of my mom, like we're going home the next day, and she texted me. She's like, the air conditioning just went out. I was like, I'm in Savannah. Like, what can I do? I'm sorry, hon.
I'm pretty sure that can't be healthy to be sitting in a hot box like that.
It's not good for the for us, probably not. For the dogs, definitely not. If it's more than 4 hours and the dogs are in 80-degree heat, it's not good for them at all. And downstairs is 79 and it's holding. So they're downstairs right now. They're okay. But I'm gonna have to put that freaking that.
You better go to a neighbor's house or something, man.
Well, Katrina, I think she's gonna buy one of those portable coolers for that until that's what it happened last year. We had to do. We had a one of our neighbors. We had to borrow this cooler, and you plug it in, and it just blasts cold air throughout the entire house, and it saved us until we could get it fixed.
Get on Marketplace and go buy a window air conditioner.
Yeah.
I asked Katrina to do that. She said she was all over it. I'm like, all right.
Okay. Yeah, because we have one that goes into just a regular 220, and we just put it in the room. Yeah, or I think 220. Isn't that the norm? I don't know. But you just plug it into the wall.
Yeah, all the parts are covered. Labor's not, but like our Train air conditioner it was manufactured in 2019, so it's only been.
Oh my goodness.
6 years, and they're supposed to last 10. So definitely the parts are under warranty, so we don't have to pay that. I only have to pay $150 on June 8th for them to come out, put it in, and it's a little it's a little fucking
Dude,
wire.
That's 2 weeks, man.
It's 2 weeks. Hey.
Hell that.
Hey, just because I'm upstairs right now, that's why if I was downstairs, I'd be fine. But heat rises and it's freaking crispy in my office right now.
Oh my goodness.
Like this is like this right now is like February in Iraq all the time. And then it gets, I mean, Pam, you probably remember.
Again, I don't know if you
warmer here, but yeah, the heat wave. I was in Tennessee last week with the client, and yeah, it was hot there. I was outside in it. It was hot. Quite a bit.
Yeah. All right. Are we done talking about Andrew's heat wave? Can we get back to Pam?
Hey, I'm multitasking. I'm in a heat wave. I'm trying to take care of Pulaski, the last VFW post that needs to be 102%, which I just gave him 2 people, which I was going to use for next year.
You can't be holding back like that, man.
Hey.
It's against the rules.
Listen, I've got 2 guys that need to renew. 1, I can't find his damn address. 2, Fleek, you know the story about that guy. He's the only one. Him and this other guy are the only 2 left, but they renew anyway on the 30th.
Well, if you're a lifetime member, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, we're pushing life and legacy life members for next year. So if you are a life member and you want to be a legacy life member, talk to me or talk to Fleek.
Yes.
And this is for what?
VFW.
VFW.
Okay. I just joined a post.
Which one?
Oh, don't even ask me. I don't even remember.
Hey, I will call.
That's huge for me.
I will call up National tomorrow and I will find out where
Okay.
what post you're
I
at.
did. I paid my dues and I got my card in my wallet.
Congratulations.
Yes, I did.
Hey,
I just don't remember the post.
Before we get, I'm sorry, I have to say this to everyone. I remembered something when my mom and I were discussing, because my mom is very, 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 very good friends with a former vice president of this United States of America. He used to be a senator here in the great state of Tennessee. And he ran for president in 88. He was at my house. I took him to the bathroom. And he also is a life member of a VFW here in Tennessee. And I gave you a lot of hints on who that is. Actually, I talked to his secretary the other day, and he's coming to the VFW Southern Conference convention as well. Or he's going to try. There's probably going to be Secret Service there.
Okay.
I know who it is.
He was a Vietnam veteran from 69 to 71 or 72. But he's a state senator from the great state of Tennessee. So if you guys don't know who it is, and he did a lot of stuff with the environment, there you go. That's all the hints I'm giving.
Got it.
Actually, oh my gosh, dude, I saw an old clip. Remember when Dee Dee Snyder went before Congress?
No.
Twisted Sister? Remember that back in the day?
I do kind of, now that yes.
Do you know who?
I vaguely remember.
The guy that I'm talking about was at that, was he, I saw him in the background. I was like, wait a minute. He was there. I know. Pam, do you know who, you know Dee Dee Snyder, right? Twisted Sister?
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit.
All right.
A little bit.
He was a weird dude. Weird dude.
I was born in 88, so you're like, yeah, sorry. I'm a youngin' a little bit. Actually, I'm a youngin'. That makes me feel better.
You are a youngin'.
Makes me feel better.
You were born in 88?
I was born in 88. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I was born in 88.
I got out of active duty.
You were born in 88? I was 10. Wait, 11. I was 11 when you were born.
That's why when you were like, yeah, he was running for president in 88, I'm like, I wouldn't remember that.
That's okay. That actually totally makes sense now.
I wouldn't remember that. I was just a thought. At that point, I just showed up. So, yeah.
Are you done talking now, Andrew?
I'm done.
Can we get back to Pam?
Yeah, of course.
Look, you're not even paying attention.
I am. No,
Put your phone down.
I'm multitasking.
Right.
I got a lot of people asking me questions right now that now I'm a district commander. Now I have to answer. So.
Well, you can hold off until after the interview.
Pam doesn't. Pam, I'm sorry. You don't mind, do you?
I don't know. We all have our time to shine.
Hey, and it's now your time to shine. 27 minutes, 38 minutes into this interview. Now it's your time to shine.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Everything happens for a reason, you know? And one thing that I've really been telling myself is everything happens for a reason. And that nothing, when it happens, how it happens, it was supposed to happen that way because it didn't happen any other way. So I'm like, okay. So when things are chaotic, like last week when both of my cars went down at the same time, basically, and
Ouch.
I'm like, okay, well, I guess this is just what was supposed to happen. So we're just going to see what happens. So we're just going to go through it. instead of, freaking out about it. I did.
That is a very, very stoic mantra you got there, right there, Pam.
I'm trying, I'm trying. So the last time when we talked, we were talking about, the past and the military and, all the conditioning of that. And we went through some stories of some life that had happened. And I don't know about you guys, but I am so sick and tired of living in the past. I am tired of it. And now, of course, we have our conditioning and we have, our traumas and all this other stuff that we're going to get triggered. It is life. We cannot help it. We're human. We're not perfect. And we're going to show emotions and stuff like that. But I am trying, I don't know about you guys, but I am working very, very hard to not show my emotions and to control them and control my mindset a lot more than I did before. Because there's a Buddhist saying, I don't even remember all of it, but it basically says that if you are showing your emotions, you're showing your weakness, on top of the fact that you're also not in control. So I'm like, okay. And my whole mantra in the last year was be the change. I've got a tattoo on my arm. Be the change. You can't even see it, but be the change in the world that you need. And then this year is more of focusing on being less nice and being less nice and being kind, because it's totally different, and focusing on self-improvement and mental stability on an everyday basis. Stable improvement and mental stability. So I don't know. It's things that I'm doing. And and the meditations and the everything, because life has gotten crazy. I don't know if you guys watch the news. I do not. But everybody else.
I try not to. It just gets me in a very weird place. So I was on vacation in Savannah and I was watching Fox News. I will only watch Fox News. I'm sorry. No MSNBC, no CNN. I get my news from Fox if I watch it, which I only do on vacation.
What about tonight? You gonna watch tonight?
Yo, hell yeah! Hey, listen.
Yes, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. It's
I'm gonna be guarding fireworks and watching the debate, and I can't wait. with my SIG loaded to stop anybody that comes in the tent and try and steal fireworks. I'm going to be watching that debate with a loaded 9mm ready to go. I will shoot off rounds at the end of the thing.
Don't do that.
No, I won't do that. I'll be arrested.
Bleak,
you might have to bail me out.
I got you.
They frown upon that.
Yeah.
They frown upon that. So I've just been focusing on just staying at homeostasis.
Nice.
Dang, that's a nice word.
Greek word. That's a good Greek word.
Yes. Because everywhere you go, people are going to try to tell you who you are and who you should be and what you should do and how you should act. And if you don't, I don't know what I'm doing over here, but so they the world itself tries to tell you who you are. So that's why you have to always focus on deciding who you are and working on who you are, because if not, the world's going to tell you who you are, and then you're just going to end up becoming that. And that's just scary.
Pam, you just took the playbook out of Tyler Durden and Fight Club. Okay.
Oh, I bet I did.
Oh, you're not supposed to talk about it, bro.
Awesome.
You're not supposed to talk about Fight
Dude,
Club.
I just watched that movie, man. And you just said what Ed Norton and Brad Pitt were talking about the entire movie. It was awesome.
Yes. I don't know. I just
You're not supposed to talk about Fight Club.
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk about that.
Thanks for reminding me, man.
You just broke rule number 1, man.
And 2.
So I don't know. So that's why I thought it would be kind of cool to get on here and just kind of talk about the journey of going from living a life of what the world tells you should be, and then living the life of deciding who you want to be. So we moved to Alabama, and it wasn't spur of the moment. It was a decision we've been thinking on for a while, but it was fast for everyone else here. And just doing that alone. I'm not suggesting moving if you can't financially afford it. I understand, but move your friend groups, move your interactions, just get out, go where you're celebrated, because if you're not, you're going to constantly put yourself in positions to please the world around you. So you feel like you belong. And the fact of the matter is you do belong already because you're here.
Yep.
And that is no accident. So
That's a
with
pretty
all
good quote right there, Flake.
I just marked it.
Oh, did you?
I like it.
That's pretty good.
I like it.
So
Well, with Pam, I totally agree with you on that, because it's not your change of scenery. I tried that many, many years. I'm like, I would drink in one town, and then I'd burn all of my friends and stuff like that. I moved to another town, and I'd be like, okay, I'm going to start all over again. Then I do it again. Then I do it again. Then I do it again. It's not the people. It's the you got to change the people. You can't change the place. If you can't do it, you can't do it.
mhm.
But whatever's causing you to have a racket in your life, get rid of the racket.
Yes.
That's causing you pain.
I will say I could definitely change the demeanor in your life since the last time we spoke.
Yep.
Yes.
Definitely. You are
I've
way
decided
calmer.
Yeah.
I've decided
I
to
like
be a
it.
different person.
Yeah, right on.
I've decided to focus on who I want to be instead of who everyone else told me I should be, which I've said before. But it's a mindset change, and you also have to
Mindset
decide that
change.
you're worth it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Again, going back to what I said before, you're here for a reason. Like, that was no accident. So, in that being said, those passions that you have in your heart, those dreams that you have in your heart, those ambitions that you have are there for a reason. So, why in the world are you holding yourself back? You know what I mean? You can come up with 1,000,001 excuses, but you have to decide enough is enough. And so, so I removed myself from myself, really. Everything that I ever knew, my dog's whining, everything that I ever knew, everyone that I held really dear to my heart, including my own parents. Like, I pulled away from my own parents, which I wouldn't strongly suggest that unless it's toxic in some ways, which that's a whole nother story that I'm not going to get into. And my parents are wonderful,
part 3.
absolutely wonderful
Part 3.
people. Yeah,
Part
they're
3.
absolutely beautiful people. But again, there's black sheeps in the family for a reason. You know what I mean? So, with all that being said, I feel I didn't have a lot of people because I moved to a new area I didn't know. So I shoved myself in books. And a friend of mine actually quoted somebody, I don't even remember, it's from a book. And she said that if you do not have people around you, then read, and you are an essence of the 5 closest people next to you. And I mean, I know you've heard that. Everybody's heard that over and over and over again, but it's so true. And if you're reading different genres of books constantly and different mindset changing books and the same thing, well, you're going to end up changing your mindset to that, because that's literally all you're surrounding yourself with. And it's really hard. Well, it was for me. I don't know about you guys, but it was for me to get out of that mindset that I was in.
Oh yeah.
And to push that barrier, because
it was hard.
It's one of those, well, who do I think I am? You know what I mean? Who do I think I am, and what do I have to prove, So to get past that, I mean, read from all the greats. I mean, there's Dale Carnegie. He's awesome. There's Zig Ziglar. He's awesome. There's Les Brown. There's Brene Brown. There's, gosh, there's so many. I can't even, but surround yourself with so many. And I need some veteran books because I haven't read any of those. All the ones I've read are just
Jocko. Read Jocko's books.
Jocko. Okay. Oh, I did read Make Your Bed. That's from a veteran.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Jocko, David
big
Goggins. Yeah, Jocko's got 2 books out, maybe 3. I don't know. He's got a lot, but they're great. Jocko, he's a Navy SEAL. He was in. He and I were in the same battle space in my unit in 2006. It was kind of cool. Didn't know it, like Chris Kyle, Michael Mansour, Leaf, Andrew Paul, who I went to high school with. Like, all those guys were like making sure that us little grunts didn't die. So thank you to SEAL Team 3. Thank you, guys. Thank you for keeping us alive.
Yeah, one of them was a guest on our show.
One of them was a guest on our show, and he lives out in San Diego. Andrew Paul. If you ever need a house out there, talk to him.
Okay, so he's a realtor.
He is
A
a mortgage guy. So he's
Oh,
yeah, he works for Benchmark, and he does some really good stuff. Like he does. He's a great guy. And he's originally from Northampton, New Hampshire, like 20 minutes down the road from where I grew up. Great guy.
Interesting.
Awesome guy.
Interesting.
But now he's in California, Stan. So
California.
I don't
But
know.
that goes back to the whole, get out of your mind space, get out of that box, and then you become a totally different person.
Hey,
and
go
it's just
downstairs. It's hot up
mind-boggling.
here, dude. Go upstairs. Go
It's
downstairs.
completely I know I've got mine over here whining.
Yeah, mine is like huffing and puffing. Hi, Baron. You want to say hi to everyone? No? Want to get up here? No? Okay.
Shut the door, please. I'm
Is
gonna
that the dog or
go. No,
you tell the dog to shut the door? Damn,
Hey,
why can't you do that?
I'm in a podcast. It's important. Go.
Oh,
Go. She did not get the point, did she, guys?
No,
Go, baby.
kids.
I'll be back.
did that child have a tattoo on their arm?
Oh, it's those
Oh, okay.
Hannah?
washable tattoos.
Okay,
sticking
good to
to
go.
glass.
That's
Yes.
okay. That's okay.
Yes. No.
They start them young in Alabama.
Yeah,
I guess
apparently.
so. I guess you can get away with a lot of stuff in Alabama, huh?
Could you imagine if you got one that age? Oh my goodness. Well,
Yeah.
I would have had like a Tasmanian devil or something.
If you have tattoos that age, you're definitely joining the military.
Yeah, for sure.
At least it's not on their neck or anything.
Yeah.
Right? Just thinking of the things that you used to like back then compared to now. Like
Transformers, G.I. Joe.
Yep, you'd have a Transformer and a G.I. Joe. I'd have a
Thundercats.
Barbie and a Tasmanian devil, probably.
Ah,
I was a little high strung as a kid.
no.
Yeah.
I got sent to the stairs a lot as a kid.
Yep.
The stairs.
That was a punishment. We were not allowed to have the television, the rotary phone. We were not allowed to use any of that. We had to sit on the stairs and have a timeout. And it could be for hours.
Mm.
We couldn't go outside. We couldn't play like on our BMX bikes. Like we would sit on the stairs and just think about what we've done.
I totally relate to that. My mom,
Yeah.
I had a very active imagination. So my mom would put me on the bed, take the sheets off the bed, everything off, and I just had to sit there because I would play.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yes, I would play. And my mom's like, this isn't a punishment. I just go out in my own little world in my head. She's like, I just don't feel like I can ever punish you.
Wow.
Nice imagination.
I did. I had a very, very large imagination as a kid. But again, there was no TVs. We had 2 channels, 3 maybe growing up. And
VHS. Don't forget about the VHS.
I had the VHSs. Yes.
So does the active imagination, does that help your marketing career?
Oh my gosh, tremendously.
Yeah.
Tremendously. I have clients tell me all the time, they're like, I can't keep up. I'm like, sorry. Because I constantly go and I've got so many different ideas. I was born for this career. That's what I was supposed to do.
Maybe you can help us do some marketing.
Yeah.
Another VFW helping out another VFW.
Yep. Just call me. I
Well,
can at least set it up for you or help you create some designs, some template stuff, and all you gotta do is plug it in. Yeah, that's the easiest way.
Fleek, that could help you out too with Mike Whiskey. Minutes wisely, Mike Whiskey.
I got you.
Okay, you got me. You got the phonetic spelling. Good to go.
I'm picking up what you're putting down there, pal.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I have a hard time shutting it off. I don't know, as a business owner. And then I guess I've always kind of been that way as a kid. Maybe it's a popular thing with people that join the military, but I just can't shut it off. And so I just keep going and I think and grow and build. And it's a challenge sometimes, but I'm always building.
When my kids were younger, when we would go on road trips, it would drive them crazy because I always was on radio silence because my mind is always going and I'm thinking of my next step. So I never had the radio on because I didn't want it to cloud my thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
I
they're
bet they
like,
love that.
Dad, put the music on. I'm like, no, shut up.
Let me think. I get it completely. And then it makes me feel better that just to hear, just to hear that, okay, it's not just me. And I don't think we do that enough in life. You know what I mean? I don't think we share vulnerabilities enough. I was actually talking to my husband earlier today. Have you guys watched anything with Brene Brown?
No, I don't even know who that is.
Okay. Well, because
Who's Brene Brown?
Brene Brown is
Brene.
a psychologist, psychiatrist. I can't remember, but she's very smart. She's a big brainiac. And also she did a TED talk on vulnerability. So I really feel like every veteran should listen to that because that's what got me into the whole be the change in the world kind of thing. But she just talks about the battle of vulnerability because of the fact, especially people that's been in the military, we don't like to show our vulnerabilities because we got taken advantage of. I know everyone that I know of did in some way, shape, or form. And again, it's life in general, and that just happens. Again, you show your emotions, you show your weakness, and then you get, So, but anyways, she talks about just the battle of vulnerability and the battle of just being okay with it, just with you and mentally with you, because when you are vulnerable, you show your emotions and you show, parts of you that you may not want to share or you feel like you shouldn't have shared, because this is the whole society that we're in today, is the nitpicking and the debt defining. We define a lot because, again, we put everything in categories, so it's easier for our brains and our bodies and everything in our life because it's so busy. So it's the way that she's talking about it is the only ones that you should really care about when you are in the arena getting your butt kicked because you are showing your true self and you are being everything you possibly can be, following that passion or whatever it is, doing what you were called to do. The only opinion you should care about are the ones that are in the arena with you. That is the only opinion you should care. But unfortunately, the loudest opinions that you hear are the ones out in the crowd pointing at you. And, and it's just, again, it's a little deep, but it's
Very
remarkable.
deep. I like it.
It's very, very remarkable because it's helping me understand more about vulnerability, because you'll have friends that call you. And I know you've heard this. I literally had a friend call me today and tell me about her life. And she said these words: I feel like I might be telling you too much. I don't want to take too much of your time. Stuff like that. You're literally, when you say that, you are telling the people that you're talking to, including yourself, I'm not worth your time. And we've got to stop doing that. We have got to stop devaluing ourselves and making ourselves feel like we are too much or we are not allowed to be vulnerable. But it goes back to the whole thing with vulnerability. If you are not ready to be vulnerable or you're not used to doing it, then you are going to go back into those patterns and you're going to say, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or, oh, I shouldn't be telling you this, or I don't want to take your time kind of thing. But you're not taking anyone's time. If someone answers the phone and you say, hey, do you have 5 minutes? I need to tell you this. And they say, yes, you're not taking their time. They're giving it to you. So we got to get in that mindset.
Meditation.
Yes, meditation.
Yes. Do you have this TED Talk queued up on YouTube? Is it on YouTube?
It is. It is on YouTube. Yes, it's Brene Brown. It's got like a little symbol above the E, but you can find her, and it's just Brene Brown, and just type in vulnerability, and you should be able to find it. But it is absolutely remarkable. She just talks about just the deep battle between it, because she studied it for 7 years, and she wrote a big book on it. And I haven't read that book, but I've read Dare to, from her. I actually read this year Dare to Lead from her, which is really good.
I just saw on I think it's Amazon Prime. Celine Dion did a documentary that just came
Yeah,
out, and
It is on. I haven't seen it.
I understand that she really put herself out there, like she laid it all out, and I hear it's very emotional. So I definitely got to watch that one.
I will. So more and more people are doing it, and it's really remarkable to see it. But again, not enough.
Yeah, I think once people do it, then the next person sees it, and they're like, "Oh, I can do that." Then it kind of snowballs. If nobody does it, nobody wants to be the first one to do it.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
Oh, I know. When you tell, I'm sure both of you guys do this with the VFW, but you tell your story a little bit here and there, and I know you've done it on here as well. And it just takes, it almost feels like it takes something from you a little bit, and you got to refill that cup back up because you're like, oh no, should I have said all that? Should I have done all that? But again, everything happens for a reason, and you just got to meditate and be okay with the fact that everything happened for a reason, and you can't change it. You can't go back and change it. It just happened. So,
yeah. We just had a guy not too long ago that put his vulnerability. I can't talk now.
Vulnerability.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
he put it all out there, and he actually had to stop and take 30-second breaks.
Oh my God.
Bradley.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I was like, damn, son.
Yeah, because we don't do it. And that's what I love about this and what you guys are doing, because it gives people that outlet and that safe space, because literally everybody does it all the time on here.
I know I definitely get a lot out of listening to people's story.
When I go back to like when I was first getting sober, step 6 is you tell God, yourself, and somebody else the exact nature of your wrongs. Like it took 3 hours, and dude, vulnerability there, you could cut it.
You said
with
it.
a damn machete.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, I can only say it because I had my tooth in. If I had this out, I'd be like flooring all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is with me. Sometimes I get stuck on words, and like that little roadblock goes in front of it. I know it's there, but it won't let me get it past. So hey, it is what it is.
You're born exactly the way you were supposed to be.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I do it too.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Commandrew.
Yes, sir.
We're at an hour.
Oh, God, seriously, Commandrew. Ugh. Sorry, man. It's just, I don't know. It's taken me a little bit to get used to that nickname.
I have to keep saying it until after his episode.
Okay, that's fine.
Which is a couple days away. Would you like to?
I will. Okay, Pam, I am going to ask a question. But before I ask a question, give me a number 1 through 10.
7.
Yes. Oh, wait. We already had a 7. That's a good one.
We had a 7, but
okay. You want another one?
No.
You said 7. You're getting 7.
7's my lucky number, and it's good. Okay. So here's the question: what advice would you give to someone facing a difficult situation or feeling unsure about their capabilities? Damn, it's just like
we literally just talked about this for
like
last
whole
hour.
Learn yourself. Find yourself. Learn yourself.
Tempit nasce. Know yourself. That's Latin for know thyself. That's
Know
great.
thyself. Yes, because that's where you're going to find all of it. You're going to find where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do, how you should act. Ask yourself questions. That's one thing I never did. And then I started listening to this meditation. Yeah. And then they were like, get to the root of it. Oh, here's another one. Do you know, shoot. He's a psychologist and he's on YouTube all the time and he's talking about ask yourself questions. I'm not going to be able to think of it, but he's huge. He's a psychologist. No. He's a psychologist, psychiatrist. He's got a doctorate. He's everywhere. I can't believe I can't think of his name. I want to say it's Steven, but that's not it. But anyways, he he helped me think about, just ask yourself questions. If you're going through something right now and you're really battling it out and you don't know what to do and you don't know if you're able to do what you're supposed to do or what you think you're going to do, like you get this calling in your chest and you're like, I really need to do this, but there's no way I can do it. Ask yourself why not you? Like, what is stopping you? Because that's going to get you to the whole point of what do you think your limitations are? And then you can go through it and you can learn yourself, because those limitations that you think that you have, other than, we can't fly. That's not been happening. That's not a thing. But those limitations that you think you have, they're learned. They're all learned.
Yes.
So
actually,
you can
my wife just she puts my limitations on the table.
My
Does,
husband.
you can't do that. Oh, yes, I can.
She
oh,
cut you
no,
short.
you can't.
Usually when she pops her head in, it's, come on, Andrew, we got to go.
No, she was just there, and she just said, she's like, Andrew, it's hot as shit in here.
Did you tell her, thanks for the reminder?
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
Tell her you don't need no reminding because your sweaty balls are already reminding you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to sleep on a cot tonight in a tent, and it's gonna be like 85 degrees outside.
You're sleeping outside?
I'm sleeping underneath, like I'm sleeping in the tent. The tent is huge. It probably could fit like 150 people. And we have tables of fireworks. And I have to like, I'm actually
you're
probably,
sleeping at that thing.
I'm probably not even going to go to bed till like 2 or 3 because I have to do patrols. I have to do sweeps around the place before I go in. And then I'm going to be like any sound. I'll be sleeping in a chair because I did that last year, like this with my gun. If I hear anything I'm such a light sleeper when it comes to like being like that. So like any noise I hear, I'll be like, okay, ready to go. Like I've got to have my hypervigilance to 100% tonight.
Yeah.
But that was a great answer.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, awesome.
You're wicked. You're wicked smart, Pam Barnes. Wicked smart.
I'm working on it day by day.
I could tell your confidence level is definitely up here compared to the last time we talked to you.
Most definitely.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
Thanks. Well,
Yeah,
again, it
you're
goes
up there.
back to I just started going through all the getting my past. I just started going to the VA. I just started, it was a whole thing. And my business was going through its hardest year. And of course, I have young little ones that challenge me every single day. And so I was stuck. I felt like the life was draining out of me. And I was trying to grasp at straws, trying to figure out what in the world I needed to do. And I felt like God's voice was telling me to leave over and over and over again. You need to leave. You've outgrown this place. You need to leave. And I'm like, oh boy, no, I was pulled. I'm like, why me? Why? So I don't know.
I will say your story is going to go out to 40 different countries and 599 different cities because that's who is listening to us these days.
That is amazing.
We're getting there.
And what city in Germany is number 2 is Germany. What city? Banff? No, that's Switzerland.
No, it's in I'm going to butcher it. It's in Hesse.
Hessen.
Hessen.
It's in Hessen. Oh, okay.
I'll
tell my wife because she's like 92% German.
I'm gonna look it up right now, real quick. It's the number 2 city, like out of everybody that listens to us. It's crazy.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, everybody's went to like every country that I could think of has been in war, and they've all had to fight. So it's everywhere. Veterans are everywhere.
Hessen is the German state.
Frankfurt am Main.
Oh yeah, okay.
Frankfurt, AMMAIN. Frankfurt am Main. Hesse.
Hesse is a central German state known for forests and Wiesbaden, a Roman spa town, and now the state's capital city.
Hey, I'm going to say this again. I said this the other night. Germany, whoever's listening to us, reach out to us. We want to hear about you. We'll have you on the show. Yes.
Awesome.
Wunderbar Deutschland.
Yes, let's get it. All right. You guys have anything else before we shut her down?
No, great episode, man. Pam, you did awesome.
Yes. Again, Pam, great job.
Thank you, Fleek, for letting me. Thank you. I am grateful, and being grateful, Pam, that's another thing, being grateful for other people. Pam, I am grateful for you. Fleek, I am grateful that we have been on the air for 3 years and we have not got shut down.
Our 3-year anniversary is coming up in like a week.
Yeah, it is.
We just recorded our 3-year thank you last night. It'll go out 4th of July weekend. We've been doing this 3 years, and literally, I am so thankful for this show and what it brings to the.
And you know what, Fleek? I'm going to say this.
Yes, sir.
Your interviewing skills I quadrupled. Like when we first started doing it, we had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Nervous. I didn't know what to talk about. And now it's like, I mean, you have fallen into this rhythm that is just amazing.
Talking is out of my comfort zone. So for even to have a podcast is crazy to me. When I was in the Navy, I was a mute.
Dude, you're killing it. You have come by strides, like bounds.
I tell people this. People
Fathoms.
ask me about the. Oh, thanks for talking Navy. Thanks for speaking Navy.
Hey, I'm sorry. I was like, he doesn't know bounds, but he probably knows.
This this podcast does more than just getting the person's story out, man. It's so much more. It brings me out of my comfort zone. I get to meet incredible people. Every person that we interview on this show, I feel a bond with them and become lifelong friends. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like anything you need, like Pam could call me tomorrow if she needed something, man. If I can help you out, I'll help you out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, speaking of people we've interviewed, dude, I just hooked Jason Steiner up with a shit ton of people to call for Hero Stock August 3rd. Boom.
Yeah.
He's another one of our interviewees. So, I mean, Pam,
is that outdoors?
Anything.
Is that going to be outdoors or indoors?
I don't know. From the Eventbrite, it's some kind of a municipal building or coliseum.
Is that the one that's in Lebanon or is it in
Lebanon?
Franklin?
Yeah. And actually, it's funny. Shannon Brook, or Scotty Hastings or Shannon Brook, either one of those guys is traveling to Rolla, Missouri right now because they're doing a Hero Stock this weekend in Nebraska.
Nice.
I don't know if it's Scotty Hastings or if it's Shannon Brook. I can't remember which one it was.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just hoping it's in an air-conditioned building.
I hope so too, because it's going to be
August,
hot as fuck.
August in the South, holy hell.
Yeah.
And Pam, you are, hey, listen, you're invited to all of these events that Fleek is doing, that I'm a part of, that Fleek's a part of. Like, you are like part of family now. You can come to any of these stuff if you have the time to do it, obviously.
Okay. I'm excited about the November. I've got that written down. July 19th I've got, and September 11th. It just depends.
Yes. I just sent you I emailed you the flyer for the golf outing. So if you could send that to your people and try to find people that either like to golf or like veterans enough they like to donate something.
Mm-hmm.
September 11th. Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll donate $500 to the silent auction.
Fleek,
awesome.
What's the time frame on sponsorship for that that golf tournament?
Oh yeah, I need that.
Is there?
I don't know. I'll find
status,
out.
Right, so there's no time limit.
We're doing it through golf status, correct?
So you could probably so we've used it, so you can take money all the way up until the morning of the tournament.
I would assume so. I've never used it before, but
it's really easy. And whoever you talk to at golf status, just tell them that you want to just keep it open to the morning of the tournament.
Yeah, but if you're golfing, I'd like you to sign up early so we have numbers.
Oh yeah, no, of course. If you've got a team, obviously. But see, hey, listen.
Yeah.
Do you know there are only 2 people registered for the Southern Conference tournament right now? Me and my golf pro. That's it.
Oh.
But we've got 4 months to go for that.
Yeah.
But we'll probably get all the registration guys probably a month. Like you're gonna get people registering like a month before. Always happens.
Yeah.
Because us veterans, We always
last
wait till the
minute.
last damn minute to
Yeah.
sign up for
It
anything.
drives me nuts.
What's your
does too.
team goal?
Huh?
Your team goal? Like, are you doing like a certain amount of teams to come, or for anybody?
The most we can have is 30
Okay.
teams, but
And
I don't know if we'll
that's a
touch
good
that.
chunk of change right there. Now
That would be a lot.
The most we've had is 19 teams.
Yeah.
We're probably going to do 26 for the Southern Conference. Fleek, I don't know what number, probably what, 20, 30, 25?
20 would be nice. I'd be happy
20,
with 20, but 30 would be like, hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
My,
and you
my
know what?
goal is, because this is the inaugural one, I'm planning on doing this every year. My goal is to get so big there's a waiting list to even get on.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that would be my ultimate
Brett's
goal.
the same way. He's going to be like, when his tournament is done tomorrow,
Yeah.
he's got people lined up. Like, he's going to start hitting the circuit. If he does real well at the national convention, he's going to do a tournament for our district, for District 5.
Yeah.
But if he meets all these guys, these national these Southern Conference like leaders, he's going to be doing he's going to have 14 different tournaments like in different states to do. So it might hit off like gangbusters.
Greg Pease just purchased a whole sponsor this morning for $500.
That's great. Greg is going to be. He just emailed me about the Southern Conference. His organization is going to buy a spot on our website, which is going to help the national convention. And so is Daryl Mackin and a couple other people. A Soldier's Child. Which awesome. Pam, I should hook you up with Daryl Mackin. He does a Soldier's Child.
Man, he does amazing things.
He does amazing stuff. And see, and this is another thing that we do. We give away these numbers of people that are doing well in the veteran community. Here, take them. Here's the phone number. Give them a call.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, please send me those contacts, or at least that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely
we help each other out.
We'll definitely keep in touch. Yeah. We're BFFs on Facebook, so
can I go downstairs and get cool now, please?
Yes. Just hold on for a second after I hit the end recording. I just want to make sure everybody gets uploaded. Pam, again, thank you very much for jumping on, telling your story.
Thank you,
it's
Pam.
Awesome. Best wishes to
Namaste.
Marketing Navii. Is it Navii? Navii?
Navii.
Navii. Hey,
Navii.
There you go. Navii is a navigation, I would assume.
Yep.
Navigating through life, marketing yourself. All right.
Yes.
All right. Till next time. Can't wait till part 3.
All right.
See you guys. Thanks for listening.
Guys.
Peace out.